What's up, YouTube? Today we are doing a different type of video. Today we're gonna do Am I the A-hole, which is not what I usually do. But if you guys like it, then I'll definitely do more. And if you guys don't like it, then I'll just do my regular videos. But yeah, let's get started. So for the first one is Am I the a-hole for refusing to give leftovers to a potluck guest who did not chip in? So we lived for nearly 20 years in a townhouse complex with a lot of neighbors about the same age. A bunch of us got friendly and would gather on someone's patio or roof deck for happy hour maybe once or twice a week. It was understood to be bring your own bottle, and so everyone would show up with a drink or glass of wine, maybe a bottle of wine for their own refills. Except Betsy. She always came with a glass of water and tossed it back. Then she would grab someone else's bottle of wine and top up their glass whether they needed it or not, then pour a bunch in their glass. We always let it go because we figured she was broke and she never raided the same bottle twice. Sometimes we would throw all our money together and order food delivery, usually pizza, and Betsy always managed to eat 2 large helpings of the shared food. It took a while for us to clue in, but some of us started noticing that Betsy always forgot her wallet and never really put money into the pot, and we mentioned it to her, but she never really did anything about it as it was kind of awkward. The straw that broke the camel's back was the time happy hour / dinner was at our place. Betsy kept going into our fridge and pouring herself wine from our bottle. Then we all proceeded to order really good Thai food for delivery, and Betsy, as usual, didn't contribute, and it was pretty expensive as we may have kind of over-ordered. As usual, Betsy ate 2 huge helpings, but when it came time for people to head home, she packed up the leftover Thai food in containers and headed out the door. But I grabbed them for her and split them up into a few bags and gave them to others who didn't take home, and didn't give any to her. She made a big stink about it. Big stink about not getting any of the leftovers, but I told her she didn't deserve any because she didn't contribute anything towards the bill. Some of the neighbors thought that it was mean of me to not give her any leftovers, but others who had noticed Betsy never contributing thought I was in the right. Betsy broke into tears and took off and stopped coming to happy hours with us. Was I the a-hole for not letting Betsy take the leftovers? Edit. I guess I was a bit of an a-hole to her. I probably should have just let her take a plate of the leftovers, but leave some for the others. So let's so basically Betsy here, she doesn't chip in to the potluck that happens, which I mean, if she is poor, then she could probably collect some money at least I don't really know, but you can probably just save up some money. And yeah, that was kind of mean to just eat 2 helpings, but it was also kind of rude to just grab it from her. Like, there's probably a better way to handle that situation. But that's just my opinion. Let's see. Betsy was taking advantage of your generosity and it was about time someone called her out on it. Keep those leftovers for the people who actually contribute and deserve them, not the a-hole. She's obviously a freeloader. Yeah, I guess. It depends. They don't know what her life is like. Maybe she's going through stuff and but yeah, if you're not paying in, you should probably not eat that much. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on to the next story. All right. Next story, we're gonna do Am I the a-hole for leaving a family vacation after being treated like a babysitter? Okay. All right. Every summer, my extended family organizes a big vacation. This year, we rented a massive beach house and everyone was supposed to chip in financially and help with chores. I was really looking forward to it, spending time with everyone, relaxing, and maybe even catching up on some much-needed rest. But from the moment everyone arrived, it became clear that my role was pre-assigned. I don't have kids, but almost everyone else does, and somehow I became the go-to babysitter. Every time I sat down to read or relax, someone would ask me to watch the kids real quick, and while they went to grab a drink, run to the store, or just take a breather. At first, I didn't mind helping out, but it escalated. I spent entire days running after toddlers on the beach, breaking up sibling fights, and dealing with tantrums while the parents were nowhere to be found. When I finally said I needed a break, I got guilt-tripped with comments like, "It's not that hard," or you don't understand what, because you don't have kids. Okay, so let's pause. So it's not that hard, but you're making her do it. So that doesn't make sense. You don't understand because you don't have kids. I mean, maybe all right, anyways, hold on. Let's just keep reading. The tipping point came when one of the moms accused me of being selfish for not wanting to help. That night, I packed my things and left. I texted everyone explaining that I felt more like hired help than family and that I needed a vacation too. Now I'm being called immature and ungrateful. Some family members think I overreacted and I should have just gone with the flow, but I can't help the feeling like I was being taken advantage of. Am I the a-hole for walking away from the situation? Okay, so I mean, everybody's kind of a little bit of an a-hole here. I mean, you probably could have handled that better instead of just leaving. You probably should talk to them, and if it's hard though because they're toddlers, so you don't want them to go missing. I mean, yeah, you kind of overreacted. I don't really know what else you could do there, but it's not hard. Like, if it's not hard, then don't tell her to do it. It's just, I don't find that, yeah. And also, you could have, maybe every other day even, for, at most, an hour and a half a day, you could, watch the kids while the parents, go to have rest because, they're parents with toddlers. But every single day and, being called selfish, yeah, you're not the a-hole, but let's see. Not the a-hole. You went on vacation to relax, not to be an unpaid babysitter for everyone else's kids. It's the one thing to help out here and there, but it sounds like they completely took advantage of you. The guilt tripping and "you don't understand because you don't have kids" comments are just gross. You should have every right to leave when your boundaries aren't respected. If they wanted a full-time babysitter, they should have hired one. Yeah, and it is hard with toddlers to go on a vacation. But anyways, next story we have it's kind of a short one, but it's fine. Am I the a-hole for asking my friend to split the bill evenly when they ordered significantly more than me? Wait, hold on. Am I the a-hole for asking my friend to split the bill? You would. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. A few nights ago, I went out to dinner with a group of friends to a nice restaurant. We agreed beforehand to split the bill evenly, as we usually do. However, one of my friends ordered multiple appetizers, an expensive entree, and a couple of drinks, while I only got a modest meal and a soda because I'm on a tight budget this month. When the bill came, the total was much higher than I expected. I suggested we adjust the bill so everyone paid what they ordered, but my friend looked annoyed and said, "We always split the bill evenly. Why make a fuss now?" The rest of the group seemed neutral, but I felt awkward insisting, so I ended up paying the even split. Now I feel a bit resentful because this happens often with this friend, and I wonder if he was out of the line for suggesting a different approach this time. Am I the a-hole for wanting to split the bill based on what we order? I think, yeah. No, sorry, you're not the a-hole. Multiple drinks, at most, maybe 2. Yeah, no, at most 2. But multiple entrees, and I get, like, I don't know. It depends. It really depends on how much money, but you are on a tight budget. The thing is, did you explain to him that you were like on a tight budget? Did you tell him? Because if you didn't, then he wouldn't have known, but if you did, then yeah. So, yeah, let's read. Yeah. Not the a-hole, unless everyone agreed and ate those appetizers and drinks. I suggest a different way to pay. Yeah, that's pretty good. This friend is very obviously taking advantage of the split agreement. Make a dollar limit or an item limit, or stop inviting that friend. That's just greedy. Yeah, I have to agree. Yeah, anyways, let's go to the next and last story. Alright, for our last story, it's kind of spicy. So, am I the a-hole for telling my sister that she's not allowed to bring her homemade food to Thanksgiving because her cooking is ruining the meal? It's pretty mean, but we'll see. Alright, so Thanksgiving is just a little over 2 weeks away, and somehow things have escalated even further than I thought possible. I thought maybe my sister's Thanksgiving trio experience would be the peak of the drama. Well, turns out I was wrong. Since the last update, my sister has become fully committed to making her own dishes and the main attraction. She's been dropping hints in the family group chat, which I'm not included in, but a shout out to my cousin for the screenshots, about how this Thanksgiving will be one to remember, and calling her Thanksgiving debut. She's apparently been referring to herself as Thanksgiving head chef and hinted that she's bringing some kind of culinary surprise centerpiece that will transform the whole experience. From what I can piece together, she's planning out a main statement dish in addition to her origin 3 side dishes. I'm picturing something equally bizarre but on a much larger scale, and honestly, I'm terrified. If her green bean casserole was already pushing it, I can't imagine what she thinks is worthy of being the centerpiece. Oh god. Then, to make things even weirder, my mom texted me privately and suggested that I step back this year and let my sister shine since she's so excited about her contributions. My mom thinks that we should just give her this moment. It'll make her happy and she'll get it out of her system. She even hinted that maybe I should focus on decorations and drinks instead of the main dishes, which feels like an attempt to turn hosting over to my sister without actually saying it. Yeah. So now I'm left with a choice: go along with the flow with my mom's plan and let my sister essentially hijack Thanksgiving, or keep pushing back and risk a family showdown. I just wanted a nice Thanksgiving with dishes everyone would enjoy, but it seems like I'm either about to hand over the whole meal to her or prepare for some serious drama. Thanksgiving isn't here yet, and it already feels like I'm in a circus. I half attempted to sit back and see what chaos unfolds, but part of me is still worried about subjecting the whole family to whatever artistic statement she has planned. Okay, so I'm guessing last year, she made some food and it wasn't that great. So, I mean, that's okay. It's, like, as long as it's not the main dish. Like, the fact that she wants to have the main dish, that's pretty weird, because you're the one hosting it. You can control, and if she doesn't like it, then just don't come to Thanksgiving, which is, of course, this Thanksgiving. But if everyone else, if it's just you that doesn't like the if it's just you that doesn't like the what do you call it, the food, then I guess she could. But like, if everyone else agrees, and yeah. But also your mom, like, giving her, what do you mean, like, she wants to shine? That's so stupid. She's probably, like, the sister is probably just really spoiled and grew up with her way. So, yeah, let's see. Maybe suggest that the entire dinner be at either your sister's house or your mother's house. That way you can go and just enjoy the chaos without having to clean up before or after. That's true. Just don't show up hungry. Eat before you go. Alright, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to like, and if you didn't, then tell me in the comments that you'd like the gaming videos more. But I hope you enjoyed again, so make sure to like and subscribe, and have a good day.